Hello everyone, this is Aegis and this is game 2 between WhiteRa and TLO, the little one, Liquid TLO, spawning here as the blue Terran, and we also do have a Duckload Ra spawning here as the red Protoss. These games are now 1-0 in favor of TLO. I'm not sure what sort of format this was in for the ESL. I know this was played on the latest patch because of the shrinkable replay bar. So this was played quite recently. We do have the recent Protoss buffs. We'll see what WhiteRa does decide to use out of his arsenal now. We do have TLO here as the Terran player, so I guess he's been playing more Terran recently. We know that he did switch to Terran from random, and then from Terran back to Zerg, and then he's been playing a lot of random recently on his stream, and then we do see him here spawning as the blue Terran. So I'm not sure what his status is in terms of what race he's gonna pick, or if he's gonna go back to playing random. But we do have a WhiteRa here throwing down his gateway at the 12 food count. He is getting out more probes, chrono boosting them. TLO gonna be building his first barracks here. We do have this match being played on Shakura's Plateau. You cannot spawn in close positions on this map, so you would never scout down here. If you do spawn in this position that TLO is in. He's getting his refinery up, and we also do see Duckload Ra getting his refinery up as well. Duckload Ra does have his gateway rallied all the way over here. We'll see what he does decide to do with that. He's going to guard his back rocks with a pylon, always a good choice. On this map, you do have to break down 2 sets of back rocks in order to get into his base. And if you do break down your own back rocks, you have this expansion to take. You get to put a nose on the smiley face. We do have the first scouting probe moving out for WhiteRa. TLO is moving up here with his first SCV, is going to find WhiteRa spawning up here. TLO is going to continue making those Marines, not quite getting an add-on on there just yet. Duckload Ra is getting his Cybernetics core up and is chrono boosting out those probes as quickly as he can. Does want to get a strong economy up. This map is a rather large map, so we'll see what both players decide to do during this match here. We do have the first Zealot coming out, is going to start chasing after that SCV once it spawns. We do have the Warp Gate research also coming up. WhiteRa parking his probe up here. Maybe he is going for some 4-gate build, which would require him putting a pylon right here in order to start warping those units in. Warp Gate does shorten the distances on the map. It does not matter that the map is large when you do have Warp Gates. TLO looking to secure his expansion here. Actually, he's going to throw down his command center right now. Gonna put down his command center at the natural, not in his main. We also do have him picking up a tech lab on his first barracks. No additional barracks just yet. We should be seeing those soon. Yes, another barracks is coming up. And WhiteRa gonna grab a robotics facility, and he does have the pylon here, so he could do some aggressive pushing here. He is moving his probe back, and we also do have a stalker up at the front, gonna take a few shots off at those Marines, maybe able to pick one off before retreating with it. We'll see if he's able to pick one off. He's going to take a little bit of hull damage here. Does want to pick off that Marine. Ooh, losing his Stalker there. Bad control there by WhiteRa. That's a lot of minerals down the drain for picking off just one Marine. So we do have a sentry spawning here, and we also have Duckload Ra picking up his natural expansion. Going to start building his Nexus there. TLO is a little bit ahead and is going to be throwing down those bunkers and supply depots at his front to guard his ramp. He does want to defend his natural expansion. Duckload Ra is getting his second gateway up, as well as also an observer. He has full map control here with this probe, as well as this pylon going to be scouting. This pylon is also useful for scouting when this expansion goes down. He'll know when those Marines go kill that. We do have a TLO picking up his second gas and getting his factory up. He is also getting the stim pack and combat shield upgrades. Going to start transferring some SCVs to his natural expansion. Duckload Ra picking up his third gateway and starting to defend his natural more by getting more sentries out. We do have him, let's see, Robotics Bay coming up, so he is going for those Colossus. He does have the Observer now at TLO's base. He knows that if TLO goes for this expansion, he's going to be on Barracks play for some time. TLO is also picking up a Hellion here. He does see the Observer, so he's chasing it with those two Marines, probably waiting for some energy for scan. The Observer is going to make it out of TLO's base alive, though. WhiteRa now warping in some more Zealots. He is going to finish up his Robotics Bay and will soon be... And the scan does go down on the Observer and does pick it off now. TLO knowing that it must be nearby. Going to send his Marines out looking for that. We do have the sentries at half energy now, plenty of force fields to use. WhiteRa now getting his natural expansion somewhat saturated. He's going to start making those Colossus. Colossus are coming out now. We have Zealots warping in on this pylon as well. So he is going for some aggressive pushing here. If that Colossus does come out and he gets some good force fields off, he should be able to do plenty of damage there. The Sentry's moving up with the Guardian Shield is going to have to back out of there. There's plenty of Marines going to force field that ramp to prevent additional damage to his army. WhiteRa going to pull back to his base. We do have the Colossus almost spawning here. Additional units warping in at his natural. Going to reinforce this. Probably going to try another push here real soon. No additional unit producing structures here for WhiteRa just yet. We do have him sending more units up to the front. We do have a third barracks now completed for TLO. Is a little bit supply blocked there. He's going to have to build some supply depots in order to prevent that from happening. Yes, there's 2 supply depots going down. He's also moving out with a drop. He's got a Marauder, a Hellion, and 4 Marines. Oh, this is a crucial timing, actually. He's getting down his command center, and Duckload is moving in for the kill. He doesn't have that many units here. He's going to be able to just walk up this ramp, and all of the SCVs are going to try to retreat, but going to get trapped by the force field. And the Colossus, if it could just do one swipe on that, it would kill a lot of SCVs there. The drop is commencing for TLO. Does not have any intention of pulling that back. He is dropping off his Marines and Marauders here. GG calls TLO, and this game does go to WhiteRa, so we'll be moving into Game 3 right away. We'll see you in Game 3.